Hello everyone, I'm Andrea Chan from Paverpol, Canada, and I'm visiting Curious Mondo in beautiful Utah. The first thing I'm going to talk a little bit more about is the Paverpol liquid itself. A lot of people are not familiar in North America with the Paverpol product, and what it literally is a liquid polymer. So it's not any different than, I would say, the consistency is like paint, and it's absolutely glorious to work with because it's ACMI certified, which means it's a very safe product for children to work with. And I'm just going to demonstrate something to you, how safe it is. I actually just put a little bit of Paverpol on my hands, and literally it's so safe that you can just peel it off like this. And the beauty of this product is not only is it safe, it is outdoor worthy, which means anything that we work with this product, we can easily leave it outside and it'll stay outside for all 4 seasons. It can be rained on, it can be snowed on, it could be in direct sunlight, and it could be in the freezing cold, under ice, and it works extremely well with natural fibers. So Paverpol can be used alone, but what a lot of people do with the product is they work with natural fibers, which creates a lot of the sculptures that you may have seen with the outdoor garden art, such as the angels, the herons, etc. So I wanted to tell you a little bit more about where the product comes from. The product has been introduced to North America through the Netherlands. So what happened in Netherlands, it was actually a happy accident. And in the Netherlands and Holland, there are a lot of parades. And originally with the parades, what happened was they were using paper mache. Paper mache, unfortunately, does not do well under weather conditions that are extreme. So it was just a happy accident that somebody created the Paverpol polymer liquid. And then they started working with natural fibers. And by natural fibers, we're talking about cotton, linens, silks, anything that is more natural. And what we really like about it is that with the natural fibers, because this is a polymer product, it just absorbs the liquid. And then with that liquid, we're able to easily sculpt with it. And then once it hardens, then what happens is it becomes outdoor worthy. And that's a little bit of the history behind the product itself. And it did start off in the Netherlands, and then it grew all over Europe. And finally, over the last decade, it's come to North America. And we have a nice following within North America right now. But it's a kind of a shame that not everybody knows about this product. So we thought we would spend a little bit of time today to go through the different sizes of the products, the texture, so that you can actually see more of it, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the additives and the different effects that you can get through the Paverpol additives. Now, the first thing I want to show you is these 2 products are actually made, these 2 pieces are actually made from Paverpol. And this one is just Paverpol and Paverplast, very simple to make, and I'll do a little demo later to show you texture. And this one, this beautiful bug, was created by our own Nick here at Curious Mondo, and he did an absolute fantastic job. Okay. I think one of the things that people need to know also about the Paverpol product is the fact that the liquid itself, so let's start off talking a little bit more about the liquid itself. The liquid itself is the base of our product, and there are approximately 5 colors to it. And the beauty of 2 of the colors is that we can actually add and mix them together, but you get the same beautiful qualities. So the colors are, there's white Paverpol, there is peach color Paverpol, there is gray, black, bronze, and everybody's favorite is transparent. Now, again, with the transparent and some of the other colors, we can actually do additives to it, so we can change it using another product, which I'll talk about later on, whereas you can, if you want hot pink, we can get you hot pink. If you want a beautiful red Paverpol to work with, we can do that as well too. Otherwise, with the transparent, if you have a silk piece of fabric that you want to use to create a statue with, we can work with that as well too. Paverpol not only comes in the various colors I just described, but it also comes in different sizes as well. So we have the 250, and I would say the 250 you could would be the ones if you're just starting out and you just want to try the product itself. We have the 500. Now this 500 size would work really, really well, especially if you are just starting out and you want to make one of the larger statues that are like sitting behind me there. This would be absolutely perfect for this size. The next size that we do have is the 1000s. So the 1000. So the 1000 size would be fantastic to use maybe for 2 sculptures, sometimes 3 depending on your fabric, how much it absorbs, but at the same time, what type of project you are doing. The next size that we have up are the 500s and the 5750s, and these are all in gram sizes, and they are the larger size ones, just right down here, okay? So that those are the various sizes, and depending on what you're doing and what you need it for, these products, the liquid itself has to be stored like paint. It can't be in a cold environment. So what I have been telling people is with your Paverpol liquid storage, what you need to do is treat it like fine wine or treat it like paint, because you would never leave it outside in extreme conditions. You would want it to stay within an environment that is safe, dry, and does not freeze. Now, the other thing that we do is suggest to people, to rotate your products as well too. Like fine wine, you need to rotate your products, especially the larger buckets, just to give it a little bit of a stir once in a while. And if you actually are, storing it properly, these products should last you forever. It's very, very important to make sure that you try to keep the air out of it, and I'll show you a little trick later on what we do in order to make sure that there's no air in it. You need to make sure that the lid itself, you have to make sure that the lid itself is not full of hardened Paverpol so that you don't get the lid on properly. So make sure it's put on properly, and then store it like fine wine, and that's how you more or less keep your Paverpol. You can keep your Paverpol alive for as long as you need it.